What is going on YouTube? It's Moonlight. I wanted to record these back to back. Like I said, this is my all-time favorite game, so I'm gonna try to pump these videos out as fast as I can. But I'm probably just gonna go about 2 episodes every weekend because that's the best time I have to record between my job and everything. So the best time to record for me is on the weekends. So that's when y'all will most likely see these videos. But I'm gonna try to do about 2 every weekend. So, anyways, you can pick up some oil urns that are kind of hidden behind the crows. There's some more. There's another crow over here. Not hiding anything, but then one more. And then there's an item that right here that we want. So just kind of line it up. It's probably gonna take me a couple tries. Oh no, first try. It's another bloodstone shard. Definitely useful. But before we go down that way, which is the way to progress, we're actually going to go up this incredibly long ladder. And thank good in Bloodborne they finally did it to where you can climb up ladders really quick. But take out this one, take out this one. Take out the crows. Some more madman's knowledge. And then there's going to be a giant ogre. So you could have backstabbed him if you wanted to. I like to gun parry because I think it's fun. Plus, gun parrying is the only time you can gun parry is in Bloodborne. So in this game, I try to gun parry as much as I can instead of getting backstabs. Because in no other game am I going to get the chance to gun parry. So this is just kind of a shortcut. I won't be using this shortcut. But once we open that, go over and talk to a little girl that we can't see, but she's on the other side of this window.
Are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? Please we look for my mum. Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him, but now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared.
Go ahead and say yes to finding the girl's mother.
Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box. It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly when I'm off without it.
Talk to her one more time.
My mum wears it so big. Oh.
She just tells you about the music box and the brooch again. The music box is a really important item, but I don't want to spoil it. But it's a really important item, so... But I'm not going to say what it does yet. But it's really important, so we're going to need it. Go ahead and kill these guys. They're not all that strong, they just take a lot of hits. But like I said, they're not really all that strong. They just bulky, take a lot of hits to kill them. And they don't really drop anything, but free souls. Oh, yeah. There's some more of those little creatures over here, and then some crows sitting on some beams. But yeah, the main thing is you're not supposed to like notice the crows until you walk underneath them and they'll like fall down on top of your head and like jump scare you or whatever. But I noticed them. Another bloodstone shard. There's several of them right here. That right there is probably their most dangerous attack because it does quite a bit of damage and it hits you multiple times, so just kind of be aware of it. You can either shoot the crows down or use a pebble. Since I'm running out of pebbles, I decided to shoot that one. The crows do drop pebbles. That's their most common drop. There's a ladder to get back up to the top, but I'm actually going to go down this way and fight this pig. Easiest way to deal with the pigs is to lock on, and then get behind them, charge up attack, and then get the backstab. At least I did. You got the Saw Hunter badge. The pigs always drop blood vials. And another soul item. But the Saw Hunter badge will give you the ability to get the other two starting weapons that we missed out on. Of course, you'll have to buy them with echoes, and I don't think they're all that useful, so they're there if you want them. I personally do not want them. Yes, they lit that boulder on fire and he exploded and it killed him. Why am I getting shining coins from the ogres? They normally almost always draw blood vials, but I keep getting the stupid coins. The coins are there for you to just kind of like the rainbow stones in Demon Souls. They're there to guide your way if you get lost, but the only time that I could see the coins being kind of useful is in the catacombs. And we will not be doing the catacombs. They're not called the catacombs, but I forget what they're. My mind's going blank on what they're called. Chalice dungeons. There we go. They're useful. I could see them being useful in the Chalice dungeons, but we're not going to be doing the Chalice dungeons, so not useful to us. If I were going to be doing a Blood Tinge build, then we would be doing a little bit of the Chalice dungeons, but because in the Chalice dungeons you can get the Chikage early. And the Chikage is my favorite Blood Tinge weapon. Basically, the Chikage... basically, it looks like an Uji katana. But before we level up, we're probably actually not going to level up. I'm going to use to purchase some more items. So grab 6 Molotovs. Grab the hand lantern. See, you can get the other weapons now. Get the Yharnam Hunter Cap. And while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the Insight Shop. But here you can buy Pungent Blood Cocktails, a small Resonant Bell, which you need to allow other hunters to come into your world to help you. I'm not going to be requesting any help in this game. But you can buy materials, key items, weapons, attire, some blood gems, carol runes, and some chalices. But those aren't going to be unlocked until later. So we don't need them for right now. But we're going to go back to Central Yharnam. It's the closest lantern to get to the next boss, which is what we're going to be doing next. We will be meeting Adela later. That item description was talking about the blood of Adela. We will be meeting Adela later. Oh crap. I just forgot that. We need to go back to the Hunter's Dream. I forgot that I'm supposed to level up my weapon. So, sorry for kind of wasting a little bit of time here, but you do not want to face the next boss with a level 1 weapon. That's just asking for a hard time. So go ahead and upgrade the saw cleaver. We can only do it once. But yeah, it goes 3, 5, 8, so you need like 16 to get up to level 3. And go ahead and, well, we don't need a repair. I'm gonna go to my storage here and go ahead and drop off the saw sphere because I'm not gonna be using it. And now we are good to go back to Century. Ludwig's Holy Blade. That's an awesome weapon. This is not necessary, but I want to do it. I'm gonna come in here and then I'm gonna go kill the old guy over there to get some more bullets, just because I want to. We're actually gonna go this way. Just ignore these ogres. And then hit this elevator to go down. Sorry. Fashion Souls. I like this hat better than the other hat. So that's the only reason why I bought it. And I need to put on the hand lantern before I forget. Just kind of go around these guys and then say to the left. Oh, they all avoided the boulder. Let's go and kill them. Leave nobody alive.
This town's finished.
Plus, good chance for extra blood vials. But in this next fight, we are going to be trying to gun parry the boss. So we're actually, if you press up on the D-pad, you can get 5 extra bullets at the cost of your health. But just get the extra bullets and then you can heal up. Oh crap, I forgot about these guys. I'm gonna have to gun parry them, or at least one of them, so I'm gonna have to get some more bullets. Well, I should be okay. Sweetness. Alright, now that we're here, go ahead and take off the pebbles and the Molotovs and to put on the tiny music box and the Molotovs. The tiny music box will be used to fight this next boss. There he is. This is Father Gascoigne. And he's gone insane.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Yeah, this is Father Gascoigne, and he's gone a little cray-cray. But he is a fellow hunter like us, so he's got the blunderbuss and the hunter axe. There is a way to cheese him if you've got the hunter's axe or the threaded cane. You can kind of trap him behind these tombstones and kind of hit him from afar. But I don't have either one of those weapons, so I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be looking for to do this, to gun parry.
What's that smell? Sweet blood. Oh, it seems to me it's enough to make a man sick.
Now he's going to two-hand it. And it's a little unfair because he can still shoot his gun and two-hand his weapon. If we had the hunter's axe, we would not be able to do that. If we two-handed it, we would not be able to use our gun. Ouch. I'm not very good at gun parrying his second phase. Ouch. Ouch. Stop it. But yeah, make sure you have the tiny music box equipped, because you're going to want to use it soon. Like now. So as soon as he transforms, hit the music box. And it should stun him if you do it correctly. There it goes. And then throw your Molotovs. Oh, crap. Okay, now I'm going to have to fight him. Just keep trying to dodge and throw your Molotovs. Oh, there we go. Whew. Kind of, I went a little crazy and kind of spammed the music box. Don't do that, because you can't cancel out the animation unless you get hit. That's the only way to cancel out the animation. But you can kind of see that there is an item right there. But kind of drop down and grab the item. And if you remember the little girl, she said her mom wears a red brooch. We just got a red brooch. So if you haven't put two and two together yet, this is that little girl's mother, and Father Gascoigne was that little girl's dad. And they are now both dead. But go ahead and hit the lamp. And you can either go back to the Hunter's Dream or go forward a little bit, because we're about to get another lamp. But from killing Father Gascoigne, we got the Udden Chapel key, or Udden Tomb key, so go ahead and use that and open this gate. Go through here, up this ladder. Open this chest. We get the Blood Gem Workshop tool, and I will show y'all what that is as soon as we get back to the Hunter's Dream, but go ahead and open the store. And we get a cutscene. Excuse me. And welcome to Cathedral Ward. We will be coming back to Cathedral Ward a lot. But go ahead and light this lamp. Before we go back to the Hunter's Dream, you might have noticed this guy in the corner of the cutscene we just watched. But go ahead and talk to him. If I can get close enough, there we go.
Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yharnam's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about 'em, tell 'em about this here Erden chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell 'em to come on over, if you wouldn't mind.
From Soft, I
I
swear.
know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, if they seem worth being, oh, and I do sincerely hope they are.
I swear. From Software does that on purpose. They made him seem really, really creepy, but he's actually a good guy. He just wants the best for the people of Yharnam. So this is the best place to send people if we find them. So if y'all remember in the last episode that old lady was wanting to know about any safe places, this is the place to send her. But we are going to hop back to Hunter's Dream real quick, and I'm going to show y'all what that workshop tool is for. And see if we can level up at all. But before we do that, go ahead and use the Cold Blood Dew. And then go ahead and there is certain things you can do with this brooch. If you go back to the little girl and talk to her, your character will. Well, our character doesn't talk, but we'll show her the brooch, and she'll kind of figure out that her mom and her dad are dead, but she won't take the brooch as proof. So she'll actually venture out on her own. And if y'all remember that pig, that big giant pig that we killed, if you give the little girl the brooch, she'll, like I said, she'll venture out on her own, and she'll actually end up being killed and eaten by that pig. So I choose not to show her the brooch or give it to her at all, and I just use it. And we get a red blood gem. And that red blood gem is perfect to show y'all that workshop tool that we picked up is for blood gem fortification. We can do it on our cleaver, and you can see that the physical attack is +8, so you can kind of equip it. And that's basically what the tool, that workshop tool is used for, is to fuse blood gems to our weapons to make them better. As you progress through the game, you'll get better and better gems to put on your weapon. But for now, that's the only one we have, so we'll go ahead and use that. We can't upgrade, but we can go ahead and repair. And Papa Garman has some more things to say to us.
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice, as every hunter before you has. A holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters partake in communion.
Basically, he's talking about you need the chalices to enter the chalice dungeons. And he's also kind of giving you a very, very vague idea of where to go next. But I'll talk to him one more time.
Most of the holy chalices lie deep within the tomb of the gods, and the few that found their way to the surface were lost again in the hands of men. But if the old hunter tales remain true, one of the holy chalices is worshipped in the valley hamlet. Yet the town is in disarray. It was burned and abandoned for fear of the scourge. Home now only to beasts. The perfect place for a hunter, wouldn't you say? One of the...
So basically, he kind of gives you a very vague idea of where to go next. But I will show y'all where to go next. But we are actually going to go here and use our insight to purchase Gascoigne's garb, or his... We're going to purchase his armor set. Go down here. There's some more things to purchase. Like now you can purchase the repeating pistol, but I wouldn't recommend it. But we are going to sell a few things. I don't need the oil urns. Actually, hold on to the pungent blood cocktails. Normally I would sell them, but we're actually going to hold on to those. These coins. And get rid of the hunter hat. But hold on to Gascoigne's stuff. And that's all we can sell for right now. And like I said, we've already used our cold blood dew, so go ahead and talk to the doll, channel echoes, and go ahead and put it in strength.
Farewell, good mate.
And we were gonna go talk to that old lady, so go to Central Yharnam. And now that we are back in Central Yharnam, like I said, we are going to go talk to the old lady, and then we are going to go stop by Yusefka's clinic one more time. Actually, we're going to go to Yusefka's clinic first. But yeah, we're actually going to go to Yusefka's clinic first. And don't worry, that wolf that we encountered in the first episode never comes back. It is permanently dead. Like I said, we're going to go talk to Yusefka first.
Oh, well, hello. Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness. You're soon off to hunt, I presume? Then, if you find any survivors, tell them to seek Yusefka's clinic. Upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them. Perhaps even cure them. This sickness, these beasts, they are not to be feared. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted? Well, off you go then.
Talk to her again.
If you find anyone, you can assure them there's no place safer. Please.
So, like I said, From Software does this on purpose just to fuck with us. But Basically, if you find anyone that is looking for a shelter, it would, normally you would think, oh yeah, send them to a doctor's office. That's would be a perfect place. But no. Yusefka, like I said in the first episode, she has a weapon on her. So if you send anybody to Yusefka's clinic, she kills them and then does experiments on them. So yeah, I would recommend not sending anybody to Yusefka's clinic, but unless you want them to die. Because basically, you send anybody to Yusefka's clinic, she will kill them and then do experiments on them. She is not a nice lady. Kill all these dogs so they don't pop out of their kennel like this one. Because if you don't kill them, they will eventually pop out of their kennel. And they become a headache if you do that. So go ahead and talk to the old lady.
I've heard I have. Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you once had got off your arses, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear? So what'll it be? Are you going to tell me you're not?
Like I said, she is a massive bitch. But we want her alive because later she gives us a really nice item for the game. So send her to Eden Chapel.
Oh, what do you know? An outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with.
Go ahead and talk to her one more time.
Oh, enough with you. Trot along. Trot.
So when it comes to this old lady, you can't change your answer once you tell her where to go. So like I said, make sure you send her to Eden Chapel. Since I'm thinking about it. Go ahead and turn the lantern on. And use a bold hunter mark to go back to the hunter's dream, because it'll just be faster if we do it this way. So we don't have to run back through the whole level and everything. We're just gonna use a bold hunter mark. Go back to the hunter's dream. And then yes, the doll is sleeping. And then go back to Cathedral Ward. So turn around and talk to this guy again.
Oh, the hunter. Thank you. So that old girl, you told her about this place, right? Well, she don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
And you get the triumph.
If you find any saints, send them along to herd.
So now that, like I said, we talked to that old lady and sent her here, and now you can see, here she is.
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess that Yharnam's in is all your fault. Stupidity outsiders. Our blood's ruined, tainted by your ilk. Don't you come near me. I know your type. You. I know.
Basically, she thinks the whole Scourge of Beasts and everything that's happening to Yharnam right now is our characters. and outsiders' faults. So, say it's easy to assume that she does not like us very much. So, but like I said, we need her alive. You can come over here, you can get another Madman's Knowledge, and then there's another crow over here. Ooh, another pebble. And I'm thinking about it. Go ahead and put the pebbles back on, put the Molotovs back on. These guys are a little bit different when it comes to your gun parry. You don't have to wait for them to come forward. As soon as you see them start your attack, you can shoot them, and he'll get the gun parry. They're the easiest enemy in the game to gun parry, and like you can see, we got a shield, but don't use it because I can read you the description on it. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. A crude wooden shield used by the masses who have arisen to join the hunt. Hunters do not normally employ shields, ineffectual against the strength of beasts. Shields are nice, but not if they engender passivity. Basically, they're saying that hunters don't use shields, and if you use a shield, you're basically being a wimp. So it is basically the game's way of telling you don't use a shield. And it's right, we don't need it. Somehow I missed my gun parry. And then over there's another item. But be careful when grabbing this because I will show you all. Grab it, then kind of move out of the way. That will grab you and kill you. You can't see it right now, but there's a creature up there. Because we don't have enough insight, there is a creature up there that is doing that. So just grab the item and then run away. But what we did grab, I'm going to go ahead and put on. It's one of my... it's not the armor set that I will be using that is my favorite. It's not my favorite, but I'll be using it for a while until we get to much later in the game. We'll find my favorite armor set, but this is what we're going to be using for now. Basically just avoid his big shots and hit him in the knee. And then you got a chance for visceral. So lock on. Wait for him to do an attack, dodge it. And he's dead. If you run up this way, there is an item in the shop that costs 10,000 echoes that you can use to open this gate. But we are actually going to go the long way, and we'll wind up on the other side of this gate. We're not going to get to that area in this episode, but maybe in part 3 we will. There's 2 ogres, so walk forward just a little bit and lock onto this one, and he'll generally notice you. And then draw him back over this way, so we don't have 2 ogres on us. Ouch. Ouch. Stop it. Stop doing the run attack. What did I just say? Rude. He wouldn't stop doing the run attack. The run attack is the hardest attack to try to gun parry. So just throw a pebble and get his attention and draw him away, because the crows are also noticing you, and you don't want to try to fight the ogre and the crows at the same time. Oh my gosh, stop with the running attack. Making me use all my ammo. Rude. Need some more ammo. But basically, to kind of, you need more ammo, and you, I would say try to kill an enemy that you know will drop blood vials, like the ogres. Get you some more ammo, and then heal up, and then loot their body for the ammo. You get the monocular here. I'll show you what it does. Basically, it just zooms in so you can notice things. But, yeah. It's a cool little item. That's where we, but yeah, it's a cool item. If you want to use it, look at stuff in the game. That's basically its only use. Got 3 more bloodstone shards, and then over there, they're called Wandering Nightmares, but I like to call them Scramblers, from a popular, or not popular, but a YouTuber I like to watch called LP Dark Souls. He calls them Scramblers, so that's what I started calling them. But basically, you can just lob a Molotov, one-shot it, because this guy's going to wake up. Instead of a giant axe, he has a giant boulder instead. Basically, just kind of stay to the side and avoid their slams. He got us a shard. There's 3 more shards. And then come over here. There's 5 more shards. So we have plenty of shards now. We could definitely upgrade our cleaver to +3. We are not going to do that just yet. There's another chest right here. We got a gemstone. We can put that gemstone on our weapon, but I'm not going to do that just yet either. We'll do it when we get back to the Hunter's Dream. But I'm going to try to work through these levels, or this section of the level, as fast as I can. So basically, we're going to go this way. This is the only way to go, since the gates were blocking the other paths. So, process of elimination, this is the way to go. Try to get this dog's attention. Shooting is probably the best way to get its attention. And then I'd attack this guy first. And then we're gonna get some more Molotovs over here, I believe. Yeah, we got 4 more. Right now, I'd stick to just having your pebbles on. Go in here. We're gonna be moving this tomb, and there's some stairs underneath it, but the lever is up there. So just come over here, kill this guy. And then we got some Madman's Knowledge right here. And then around the side of this building is how we get up to that lever. But be careful, because you go up these set of stairs a certain amount of way, and then there's 2 dogs that come racing down the stairs towards you while this guy shoots at you. So I recommend going back around the side of this building, killing the first dog. And then once those 2 dogs are gone, then you can go attack the gunner guy. These guys are pretty easy to dodge. So basically, right as soon as you hear their gun shoot, dodge off to the side. Or roll. There's a super cool NPC down here that we need to talk to. I believe this is Alfred.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Definitely tell him cooperate.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
He gives us 3 fire paper and the prey emote.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way.
Because if you hit refuse, he doesn't attack you or anything. He just goes, oh, that's disappointing. And you don't get the fire paper or the emote. But go ahead and talk to him one more time. He's got some lore for
There
us.
must be oodles for us to share. Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest. As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit.
We will make our way up to the Healing Church, but not for a good while.
Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
Go ahead and
Bid you
leave.
farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good...
Basically, we will reach Byrgenwerth before we reach the main cathedral of the Healing Church. And we will learn the password that gets us into Byrgenwerth, or the password that leads to the Forbidden Woods that leads to Byrgenwerth. But that is also a little bit later in this game. But Byrgenwerth is a real place, the Healing Church is a real place, and we will reach both of those places in this game. There's another werewolf. The best way to beat these werewolves is wait for them to lunge at you and then get behind them. Once you're behind them, they can't really do anything. Go ahead and slide down, get on this ladder. Make sure you slide down it because it's a pretty long way down, so it might hurt you a little bit if you jump off. Go ahead and grab the antidote. And before we hit the lamp, we're gonna go over this way. And there's some more pungent blood cocktails for us. And then go ahead and hit this lamp. But don't go back to the Hunter's Dream yet. We're actually gonna go further more to this place. This town is long abandoned. Hunters are not wanted here. Oh my gosh. I hate the emotes in this game. But go ahead and open the door. This is the town that Cameron was telling us about. This is old Yharnam. In the early days before any of this all happened, people were very, very scared of the beasts that were cropping up all over the place, and they did not know where they were coming from. So what happened is they decided to burn everybody and everything in Old Yharnam to try to stop the spread of the beast scourge. So that's why Old Yharnam is abandoned, because anybody that was living here that the healing church considered sick or diseased, they were condemned to Old Yharnam and they all burned to death. So the healing church closed the doors to Old Yharnam, sealing all of the townfolk inside, and set ablaze to. And the healing church forced their hunters to set fire to the whole of Old Yharnam. That's why everything looks kind of dingy and dirty. It's all covered in soot. But anyways, we had another scrambler there, and then another body with some more bloodstone shards on it that we wanted to get, so. But we're actually going to hear a voice talking to us in just a second.
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yharnam, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those about. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
So basically, the person that was talking, let me grab my binocular, is right there, and right in my crosshairs. That is Jura, and he's got a big Gatling gun right there. But up there is Jura. Basically, he's telling us to go back. The beasts here are kind of just living their own life, doing their own thing, and they won't hurt anybody in the town above, but he's right. But we actually need to come here. Ouch. To continue on with the game, so. Sure, we'll have a little bit more dialogue for us when we go a little bit further. As soon as we make our way down these stairs, he'll have more dialogue for us.
You are a skilled hunter, adept, merciless. Half cut with blood.
There's a way over there near that burning post to go down, but we're actually going to go this way. Take a little bit of damage from the fall.
Which is why
That's the last of Jera's dialogue. He's not going to talk to us anymore. And that Gatling gun he has is not just for show. He will actually use it to shoot at us. So, along with the beasts in this area, we're also going to have to avoid him shooting at us. Ouch. If you're not careful, he'll shoot and hit these barrels and they'll explode. But I did get that 5-minute warning from my PlayStation before I hit that hour mark, so I'm trying to find a good stopping place. It's probably going to be this room. Ouch. These guys are gun parryable if you can get the timing down. Don't get grabbed. Because if you get grabbed, he will tackle you to the ground, sit on your chest, and puke venom on your face. And it will cause poison. So, don't get grabbed. And don't sit down randomly. I think there's actually one more. But let me grab this item real quick. Boom. As long as he doesn't come in here. Okay. And then before we end this, gonna clip the antidotes, clip the Molotovs and the pebbles. Alright, this is probably a good place to stop. We will finish Old Yharnam in the next episode, but I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching, and if you know of anybody who would enjoy my videos, I would really appreciate the share. If y'all could like and subscribe, I'd also appreciate it. But where's the bell? There it is. I wanted to thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.